Greetings, greetings. I just wanted to capture this. Um, I got my desktop. I'm showing you my desktop, and I have this Ryzen Master AMD 9 3900X 12 core processor. And right here, you can see the processors, but my voltage is 1.40, 1.41. Earlier it was like 1.42, and I cannot get this dialed into where it's sub 1.4. And I don't know if it's just like I'm a little hypersensitive about this number right here, because from everything I've read or heard, and there is nothing on this computer that really is open except for the web browser and then OBS. I have OBS, and then I'm running this diagnostic tool, and I'm still 64 degrees. And you can see where my processing cores are relatively pretty low. I mean, some of these are sitting at 500 hertz. I don't know why these something's going on in the background. It's probably, this might be OBS. Um, but it's relatively pretty low. Seems to me like low usage, but there's the CPU voltage is up there kind of high, and then the temperature seems to me kind of high. And I don't know if I'm just overly hypersensitive about this. And then the point of me making and posting some of these views is I'm going to share this with some of the other tech YouTubers, and maybe they have a little insight on some of this, real world application. I do a little bit of gaming, a little bit of not so much the streaming, but I do the recording while I'm doing the gaming, and for the video production aspect. And so I did notice a big bump in overall um, the performance, or the way the system uploads videos to YouTube. I did notice that it seemed like it reduced that time significantly, and then also downloading content from Steam. It definitely, before my download megabyte would be, and I know the internet speed is subjective, but I think it also ties into your hertz, or your cache. There's some mechanical aspect that it directly formulates to how much uh, bandwidth you're allotted to download content. And so before, I used to get like 3 or 4 megabyte download, and now I'm getting like 14, 15 megabyte download. And so that's a nice little a quality of life. That's the word I'm looking for. Quality of life improvement. But I just don't know, sitting idle here, why my voltage, right here, CPU voltage. There's the two numbers that I'm worrying about in this scheme is, and there's no. I remember on one of the older versions of the Ryzen toolset, they would let you tune this stuff, but I can't tune it, and I don't know if this is okay. And I feel like this is kind of high, but I could just be hypersensitive. And they got all the RAM settings in here, and I went and dialed these in earlier, but then after I had to reset the BIOS, it all reverted back to stock. And I need to go back in there and dial those all back in. Like, this is supposed to be like 464. I think this one's supposed to be like 480. But everything else is pretty close. One of these was supposed to, right here. This is supposed to be 58. I don't know raw cycle times, but I did notice when I changed a couple of these to where they were supposed to be, it was just a lot more responsive, a lot more zippy when I was opening up browsers. Like, you just open up, it just seems to be like very, very, um, some of that was internet pool, but very, responsive in the overall application process. So I'm generally pretty happy. I got a whole bunch of fans in the case, and the case is a little on the noisy side, admittedly. But I'm trying to push that airflow. Um, yeah, just kind of a little technical jargon. Maybe if you're not used to this kind of content, maybe you'll learn something. But as always, thank you for watching.